Prepare for maximum impact. See mega chainsaws, beastly chippers, and industrial harvesters dominate. Witness unbelievable jaw-dropping machine force exclusively on Techbeast TV. Strap in for a high-octane spectacle, your ultimate adventure with giant machines. Kicking things off with a bang, or rather, a deafening roar. Feast your eyes on this colossal redwood chipper, an absolute mechanical beast with an appetite that just won't quit. This isn't your backyard rental unit, folks. This is likely an industrial monster packing hundreds of horsepower, designed for high-volume biomass production. Check out the versatile tractor feeding it, equipped with a powerful grapple attachment, mercilessly dragging entire trees and massive branches towards those unforgiving infeed rollers. Listen to that engine scream and the high-torque drum spin. It's reducing solid timber, stuff that took decades to grow, into tiny chips in a matter of seconds. The sheer force involved is staggering, the process brutally efficient. Chips are flying out of that discharge chute like wooden confetti, filling up the waiting trailer at an incredible rate, a testament to this machine's relentless throughput, maybe measured in dozens of tons per hour. Every movement seems precise, calculated by the operator, yet carries an undeniable undercurrent of immense power and potential danger. This is large-scale forestry processing, where nature's bounty meets pure mechanical might head-on. From processing timber down to chips, let's head deep into the woods to see how trees are harvested with high-tech precision. Deep within the shadowed forest, another titan stirs, ready for action. Behold the mighty John Deere 959M track feller buncher, a true marvel of modern logging technology, expertly navigating the uneven, debris-strewn terrain. Those powerful, wide tracks provide crucial stability and low ground pressure on the saw forest floor as the skilled operator maneuvers the massive articulated boom. And at the end of that boom, the formidable cutting head, a complex high-tech combination of strong steel accumulating arms and a high-speed disc saw ready to strike its target. See that warning label? Keep back 300 feet. Yeah, that isn't just a friendly suggestion, folks. It's a command dictated by the sheer power and potential hazard zone of this incredible machine, capable of felling and bundling multiple trees in minutes. With calculated precision, the hydraulic arm positions the head, ready to grasp and sever thick tree trunks cleanly at their base. The forest air crackles with anticipation. One wrong move, one unseen obstacle, one mechanical failure could spell disaster out here. The intricate dance of hydraulics, electronics, and hardened steel is about to begin. That feller buncher is high-tech, but sometimes logging comes down to old-school skill and a powerful chainsaw. Let's get a first-person view. All right, now the perspective shifts dramatically, bringing us right into the heart of the action, face to face with the timber. Through the eyes of the logger, we get to wield the legendary Style MS500i chainsaw, a game changer known for being the first mass-produced saw with electronically controlled fuel injection, giving it insane acceleration and power-to-weight ratio. Feel that vibration, hear that high-pitched scream as the razor-sharp chain bites deep into the solid wood, spraying fibers like a wood chipper in miniature. Each careful pass is crucial, carving the precise notch and back cut needed to guide this forest giant's fall safely. The forest floor around is littered with debris, the air thick with the distinctive smell of fresh-cut timber and two-stroke exhaust fumes. Below the cut, the hinge wood holds the tree's immense weight, but only for a few more seconds. Tension mounts with every inch cut deeper into the trunk. Crack! An echo breaks the engine's drone. The massive trunk begins its final, earth-shattering descent. From pushing logs, let's shift to lifting and loading heavy, awkward debris in a different, muddier setting. The scene shifts dramatically again, landing us in a vast, muddy expanse. Maybe a large construction site after clearing, or perhaps a land reclamation project in progress. Here, a powerful hydraulic excavator, probably a 20 or 30-ton class machine, equipped with a heavy-duty hydraulic grapple attachment, tackles the messy, challenging aftermath of extensive land clearing. Its critical mission: efficiently load massive, mud-caked tree stumps and heavy logs into a waiting transport container or dump truck. Watch the incredible dexterity on display as the skilled operator manipulates the complex grapple, securing its powerful grip on the awkward, unbalanced, heavy burdens. The machine pivots smoothly on its tracked undercarriage, its long arm extending, lifting tons of wood, mud, and earth with deceptive ease before carefully positioning and releasing the load into the container. Each heavy drop likely sends tremors through the truck bed. This is a raw, powerful display of hydraulic strength and essential operator skill, sorting and moving the bulky remnants of the former forest. That excavator handles the big stuff, but sometimes older, simpler machines tackle the tough jobs, especially when winter hits. Now, let's journey into the harsh, unforgiving reality of winter logging, where freezing mud and slippery snow conspire against man and machine alike. Check out this older, rugged Fiat forestry tractor, a classic European workhorse, likely fitted with heavy-duty chains wrapped around its massive tires for that absolutely crucial extra grip. It's battling the treacherous, rutted terrain, straining visibly as it pulls a heavy load of logs behind it, probably on a logging arch or trailer just out of frame. Hear that engine groan under the immense pressure. Watch those chained wheels churn relentlessly, desperately seeking traction in the deep, muddy ruts mixed with snow. This isn't just another day at work. It's a relentless, exhausting fight against the elements. The soggy ground threatens to swallow the machine whole, the sheer dead weight of the timber resisting every single forward movement. This classic workhorse, though perhaps seasoned and showing its age, refuses to yield, perfectly embodying the sheer grit and determination required in extreme logging conditions. From loading logs, let's switch gears to a dramatic rescue operation where machines save other machines. Okay, brace yourselves for a descent into the quagmire and a serious rescue mission. Deep within treacherous logging territory, a heavily laden, bright yellow logging truck, likely a robust off-road model like a Russian Kraz or Ural, designed specifically for these harsh conditions, finds itself utterly defeated, swallowed whole by the viscous, unforgiving mud. Its wheels spin uselessly, buried deep, the immense weight of its precious timber cargo rendering it completely immobile, stuck fast. But hope arrives, rumbling into view in the form of pure steel muscle, a powerful tracked bulldozer, possibly a Caterpillar D6 or D7, digs its tracks in, preparing for a heavy-duty extraction. Watch as a worker carefully attaches a thick, heavy-duty winch cable, the tension in the air becoming almost palpable. Can the combined might of the dozer's pulling power and maybe the truck's own drive overcome the Earth's relentless, sucking grip? Or will the mud claim its expensive prize? The engines roar, a symphony of mechanical struggle against truly overwhelming odds. This is going to be close. That was intense. But the next challenge involves moving something even bigger, requiring incredible power and precision. Now get ready to witness a different kind of challenge altogether. Sheer, unbelievable scale. A truly colossal tree trunk, a genuine giant of the forest, lies felled, far too massive and heavy for conventional skidding or loading. This requires specialists and serious hardware. Enter the extraction team, a rugged tracked vehicle, perhaps a modified Kobelco excavator chassis, or even a dedicated forestry winch tractor, serves as the unyielding, critical anchor point. Its incredibly powerful winch, likely rated for many, many tons, spools out a thick steel cable, which visibly strains under unimaginable tension as it attempts to slowly, carefully drag the behemoth log across the ground. Adding significantly to the intensity and danger, a brave logger wields a high-powered chainsaw, strategically cutting the massive trunk into more manageable sections while precariously perched atop it. The air vibrates intensely with the combined roar of the winch engine and the high-pitched shriek of the saw biting deep into the wood. One wrong move, one snapped cable under that load, could unleash absolute catastrophe in an instant. This is an extremely high-stakes battle combining leverage, raw horsepower, precise cutting, and sheer human nerve. From raw, dangerous struggle to refined, automated efficiency, let's see how technology speeds up log processing. Shifting gears dramatically now from raw forest struggle to refined processing efficiency. Here we see a modern marvel of material handling, the compact yet surprisingly powerful DC telehandler, skillfully navigating a grassy yard area. What makes this special is the attachment mounted on its versatile telescopic boom. It's a specialized log processing head, a sophisticated piece of equipment combining a high-speed circular saw and a potent hydraulic splitting ram. Watch the incredible automation and speed as the operator deftly maneuvers the machine, using the telehandler's reach and lift capacity to place heavy logs into the processing cradle. With mechanical precision, the saw descends rapidly, slicing cleanly through thick timber rounds in mere moments. Immediately after the cut, the powerful hydraulic ram strikes with immense force, instantly cleaving the rounds into perfect, ready-to-burn firewood. This is log processing dramatically accelerated, transforming raw timber into usable fuel with incredible speed and minimal manual effort compared to traditional methods. How much wood can this impressive Italian machine devour before the day is done? The pace is absolutely relentless. From processing logs into firewood, let's head back to the jungle for another heavy-duty challenge involving excavators. Hold your breath again. We're plunged right back into the heart of a treacherous jungle logging operation where gravity and slick mud reign supreme. Witness this colossal orange excavator, boldly branded Chick-Swy-02, a true hydraulic titan, straining with all its might against an impossibly large and heavy log. Its steel tracks dig deep into the slick, unforgiving earth, desperately seeking traction, while the powerful, articulated arm and bucket work in concert, nudging, pushing, trying everything to shift the immense dead weight. Look closely at the operator inside the cab, cool under extreme pressure, manipulating the controls with focused intensity and skill. You can spot another smaller excavator providing support in the background, highlighting the teamwork often required to overcome nature's stubborn resistance in these environments. The humid air hangs heavy with anticipation, the distinct groan of stressed metal echoing through the jungle canopy. Will the combined hydraulic force of these machines finally prevail? Or will this giant piece of timber remain captive to the muddy slope? The intense battle is on. Pushing logs is tough, but clearing land requires a different kind of destructive power. Enter the mulcher. Now the scene shifts focus to rapid land clearing, where brutal efficiency meets raw power. Feast your eyes on the agile yet incredibly potent ASVR T120, forestry compact track loader, instantly recognizable by its menacing M450S mulching head attachment. Let me tell you, this isn't just clearing a little brush. This is total vegetation annihilation. Watch as the high-speed rotating drum, armed with dozens of vicious hardened steel or carbide teeth, descends upon a substantial fallen log. Wood chips explode outwards like shrapnel as the mulcher relentlessly devours the timber. reducing solid wood down to fine, easily decomposed mulch in mere seconds. Pass after aggressive pass. The skilled operator maneuvers the powerful tracked machine with precision over the uneven, leaf-littered ground, leaving a clean, processed path in its wake. This machine, combining the power of the ASV loader, around 120 horsepower. From mulching wood in the field, let's step inside the dusty, noisy world of the sawmill. Step inside the cavernous, dust-filled realm of the traditional sawmill, where raw timber meets its industrial transformation. Before us lies a truly massive log, securely clamped onto the heavy-duty carriage of a vintage-style head-rig sawmill. Judging by the faded sign, likely a classic, reliable Edmiston setup known for their durability. You can almost feel the rumble as the complex, old-school system of heavy chains, large gears, and powerful hydraulics engages, precisely positioning the colossal trunk for its critical first cut. Heavy hydraulic clamps, or dogs, secure the giant log firmly, while powerful mechanisms rotated, preparing to shave off the outer slab and reveal the usable lumber within. The air inside the mill thickens with the rich scent of fresh sawdust and the anticipation of the screaming bandsaw blade. Although the primary cut itself isn't shown in this particular clip, this historical setup is where centuries of tree growth meet the experienced sawyer's skill and the mill's unyielding mechanical power, beginning the log's final journey from forest giant to finished lumber. From the controlled environment of the mill, let's head back to the mud for another dramatic rescue. We return once more to the mud-choked battleground, where a different kind of desperate rescue mission is unfolding. Check out this vintage, heavily mud-caked bulldozer, stripped down but clearly still powerful, likely an older Caterpillar model like a D6 or D7, fitted with a robust rear winch and a custom protective cage around the operator. Its critical mission, to liberate a heavily loaded Mercedes-Benz logging truck, which appears to have been swallowed almost whole by the treacherous, sucking mud. That thick steel winch cable stretches taut between the two struggling machines, a vital lifeline in this muddy mess. Hear the old dozer's engine roar, a deep guttural cry against the immense resistance of the stuck truck and its heavy cargo. Smoke billows from the Mercedes exhaust stack as its driver attempts to aid the pull, wheels churning futilely in the mire. Slowly, agonizingly, the combined force of the winch and the dozer's tracks begins to yield results, inch by painful inch. Can this old warrior, the reliable bulldozer, drag the stricken truck and its weighty cargo back from the brink of being permanently stuck? The tension is absolutely unbearable. From rescues, let's look at modern harvesting technology back in a pine forest setting. Deep within the dense pine forest, a modern forestry titan awakens. Behold this impressive wheeled harvester, likely a formidable machine from top manufacturers like Ponce or Komatsu, easily identifiable by its large rubber tires instead of tracks, offering speed advantages on less severe terrain. It's equipped with a sophisticated, high-performance Kessler processing head dangling from its long crane arm. Its massive tires navigate the uneven, debris-strewn forest floor with surprising agility for its size. Watch the intricate, almost fluid dance of the articulated crane arm as it extends its considerable reach. The processing head positioned like a predator's claw, ready to strike. It zeroes in on felled trees lying on the ground, its powerful feed rollers ready to grip the trunk, while delimbing knives, strip branches, and sensors measure the log with ruthless, computerized precision before the saw bucks it to length. The lone operator in the high-visibility vest nearby seems almost dwarfed by the sheer scale and complexity of the operation. This is highly mechanized logging, a symphony of hydraulic power, advanced sensors, and sophisticated software reshaping the woodland landscape. The pace is relentless, the efficiency undeniable. That harvester processes logs efficiently, but sometimes you just need raw pulling power to move the really big ones. Prepare once again for a true test of brute force against raw nature. A rugged track bulldozer, possibly an older Caterpillar or Komatsu model judging by its appearance, modified with a sturdy rear winch system and a protective cage for the operator, takes on the challenging jungle environment. Its demanding mission, to haul a truly colossal log, a genuine giant of the forest, through the dense, unforgiving terrain. You can almost feel the ground tremble as the heavy steel tracks churn relentlessly, digging hard for traction on the rough, cleared path littered with roots and rocks. The thick winch cable strains visibly, pulled taut as a bowstring, groaning against the immense dead weight of the ancient timber. This operation isn't about finesse or speed. It's pure, unadulterated pulling power, relying on the dozer's massive weight and engine torque. The engine groans, a deep, powerful rumble echoing through the trees, a clear testament to the incredible pulling force required. Will the cable hold under this extreme stress? Will the dozer maintain its grip on the slippery ground? Every inch forward is a hard-won victory against sheer inertia. From pulling logs, let's witness the awesome power of another industrial chipper, this time fed by multiple cranes. Now witness the sheer, unyielding power of a dedicated high-capacity wood chipper in full swing. This brightly colored truck-mounted beast, likely from a top European specialist manufacturer like Jens or Darmstadt, features a massive, aggressive, toothed in-feed roller system specifically designed to crush and forcefully pull large amounts of timber towards its hungry, rotating heart. What's really impressive here is the teamwork. Multiple cranes, a versatile Palfinger unit mounted on a blue New Holland tractor, and another powerful crane integrated directly onto the chipper truck itself, work in a relentless, efficient tag team. They snatch large bundles of logs with their powerful grapples, feeding the chipper's insatiable maw from different angles, keeping the machine constantly fed and operating at peak capacity. The chipper doesn't hesitate, doesn't falter for a second. Logs disappear into the rapidly spinning drum or disc, pulverized into uniform chips almost instantly, then forcefully ejected through the high discharge chute directly into the waiting transport trailer. It's a noisy, somewhat violent, yet incredibly efficient display of biomass processing on a truly industrial scale. The ground literally trembles with its immense power. From massive chippers to nimble excavators, let's see how smaller machines tackle precision clearing. Enter the realm of precision land clearing in vegetation management. Here we see a compact Kubota mini excavator, likely one of their popular U-Series models known for excellent agility and often zero tail swing, making it perfect for working in tight spaces. It's wielding a specialized mulching head attachment instead of a bucket. This combination isn't about brute force like the bigger machines. It's about surgical destruction and control. Watch the skilled operator carefully maneuver the excavator's arm, bringing the rapidly spinning mulcher head down onto dense brush, thickets, and small standing trees. Vegetation explodes into tiny fragments, leaves and twigs flying as the hardened teeth make short work of the overgrowth, turning it into beneficial mulch right on the spot. The compact rubber tracks provide excellent stability on the grassy terrain, while allowing access to areas where larger, heavier machines might struggle or cause too much ground disturbance. It's a fantastic demonstration of how versatile hydraulic attachments can transform standard excavators into highly specialized tools, meticulously sculpting the landscape one precise bite at a time. How quickly can this nimble orange machine tame this unruly patch of vegetation? And that's a wrap on another episode of Pure Mechanical Power here on Techbeast TV. From giant chippers devouring trees to nimble excavators manicuring the landscape and all the heavy hauling and rescue missions in between, the world of heavy machinery never fails to impress. The engineering, The power and the incredible skill of the operators facing these tough conditions are truly something else. Huge thanks for tuning in and sharing the excitement with us. If you love this metal mayhem, please smash that like button, subscribe to Techbeast TV, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Until then, keep discovering, stay awesome.